Hello everyone, welcome to another pick a card reading. So in today's pick a card reading, we will be talking about the intentions of the person, intentions, thoughts and actions and your relationship about a particular person, whoever you have in your mind. Okay, you have 5 groups in here, group number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So use your intuition, pick a card, whatever pulls your attention towards, pick that card, and the timelines for the pick a card reading is mentioned in the description card below. And I also have some guidance messages from the spirit along with the intentions of this particular person, whoever you want to know about, and I'll see you in the reading. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we will be discussing about the intentions and feelings of the person whom you have in your mind right now. The very first thing I see here that the person is in a confusion to make a decision. Yes or no, this or that, they are in a confusion to make a decision. So this is a general reading, you might not resonate with it 100%. I'll tell you what these cards are talking about, take it what is resonating with you. Okay, so I see that this person is in a confusion to make a decision. Okay, clearly they are not able to see. Okay, they are seeking for clarity. They are not clear enough to make a decision right now. What they might be telling you that they are in confusion, and which is true, and they are in actually pain and sadness right now. Due to their past bad experiences in their life, they are not able to decide. They are still stuck in those painful moments of their life. Okay, right now they have not yet healed from their past bad relationships, so that is why they are feeling pain, or this can be pain related to something else as well, but yet because of this pain their mind is not clear enough to make a decision regarding you. Okay, and they actually tied themselves up, that is why they are feeling the pain. It's not like nobody have restricted them. Okay, so they have tied themselves, they have restricted themselves right now. Okay, that is why they are not able to see things clearly. You can see the lady is blindfolded over here, and then you're here as well. Okay, and they have tied themselves in this pain. They have to come out of their limited beliefs. They have to free themselves from that pain. They have to heal themselves. They have to see, okay, what they have to heal basically from their past experiences. And I also see that they are not able to move forward in this relationship. Okay, and you must be eagerly waiting for their response. You are hoping for some positive news from them, but they are stuck in their own pain. That is what's stopping them to make a decision. I see that their mind is not disciplined enough. They are having all these negative thoughts, negative emotions coming, which is affecting their personal life as well. They are not disciplining their mind to stop all the negative thoughts and to see things clearly. They have to discipline their mind. And in the near future, I see they are still struggling to come out of it. Okay, in the very near future, in the sense maybe 2 to 3 months, I still see the situation might not improve to the extent you imagine, but I see there is a magician which talks about the long-term relationship. Even when you see the long-term future for this relationship, which is very good, I see success, I see happiness, I see everything being more clear. But right now and in the near future, these things are still there. They have to free themselves, they have to heal themselves, they have to come out of those worries and the problems, and they have to bring discipline in their life. Okay, and bringing discipline through lifestyle changes, okay, and food habits and day-to-day activities will also discipline their mind. So they have to focus on themselves. That is when they gain the clarity. This reading is more sort of looking like a reading for them. When we talk about their intentions, these are their energies right now. When they have all these kind of energies, they cannot decide. But yes, I would say that this relationship has a very good future if you want to pursue it. Okay, let's see what other messages you have through oracle cards. The first oracle card we have is true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Okay, this message is for you. All the oracle card messages are for you, but some could resonate with this person as well. So take it what feels right for you. Okay, if you yourself have bad experiences and you have to heal yourself, okay, for that you have to give permission to feel whatever the feeling comes. Do not restrict the final output. Whatever the emotions you are experiencing, those are the signs that you do have some triggers inside you. You have to heal from it. For that you have to realize that you do have something to heal. So how will you come to know what you need to heal is through your emotions. Whatever the emotions you are experiencing, all the negative emotions, observe it. Okay, I'll experience it. Okay, feel it. Okay, I'll give yourself the permission to feel it. Okay, that is when you heal from it. Okay, if you restrict to see your emotion, if you kind of ignore your emotions, you will never heal from it. Okay, it will stay inside you forever. And the next message I see here is, thank you universe for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of highest good. You are asked to see the highest good. Right now, your current situation, you might not feel good, you might not see any good things, but the point is, it's not about the present. Okay, see what is there for your highest good. The present scenario might not be as positive as you wanted, but the universe is asking you to see beyond that. Okay, right now you might feel that way, but in long term it could be the best thing happen to you. Okay, so do not see beyond your fears. You might be having a fear of losing some person. Okay, whatever the fears you have inside in this relationship, if you are scared losing this person, universe is telling you, see beyond your fears. Okay, do not let your fears limit you and your vision. Okay, so try to see, expand your perception, try to see which is better for your highest good. Surrender to the universe. Okay, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. See, this resonates so well. These these cards are actually telling you that do not ask for one particular output. Okay, you don't ask for, I somehow want this person in my life. I somehow want to spend the rest of my life with this person. Do not focus on one particular outcome. In this case, you might be thinking that this is what you need, this is what makes you happy, but that might not be true. Okay, that is why you should never pray for one particular outcome. Okay, because we will never know what we need in our lives. We think we know, but we not know sometimes. So universe is asking you to surrender. Okay, while praying to the universe, do not try to manifest a particular person. You can try to manifest qualities of a person you want. Okay, but do not manifest a particular person, because the person you are manifesting might not have the qualities, okay, that your partner will desire. Okay, so I think you're understanding the point what I'm trying to say here. Do not focus on one particular person. Don't try to manifest one particular person. Be open, be flexible, surrender to the universe, and realize that the universe knows better what is good for you. Okay, see beyond your fear. You might be having this fear of losing someone. See beyond that. Maybe it is good for you. Maybe it is for your highest good. You don't need to focus on that particular person. Don't focus on one particular output. Surrender to the universe. Okay, let's see what else you have. The Star Sisters, birthing creations. Okay, see, this quote talks about if you lately felt like doing some hobby, starting some personal project, doing something creatively, learning something creatively. If you are called to do anything, do that. It is time for you to be creative. Okay, learn something new. If you have already some creativity inside you, it is time for you to bring that creator outside, because the card says that you do have a creator inside you. You do have good potential to be creative in an area. So if you are called to learn something, do that. And the next card you have is Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors seek the light by staying grounded. When things are changing in your life, okay, when the not maybe not the way you wanted or not, is very fast. When things are changing very fast in your life, we tend to panic, we tend to fear, we will not stay grounded when things are changing, universe is asking you, your guides are asking you to be grounded, let the changes happen. When the changes are happening in your life, try to stay grounded and accept and surrender to the changes, because our heart would have focused on one particular thing, and when that doesn't happen the way we wanted, and then we won't stay grounded, we feel fear, we worry, we panic, right? Your ancestors are asking you to stay grounded, surrender to the universe, okay? And I think the relationship, whatever you're asking about, I see the best thing you should do is to focus on yourself, to learn what is your passion, what is your creative hobby, to allow yourself to heal from your feelings, to surrender to the universe and see the higher perception. And while praying to God, do not focus on one particular outcome, okay, because you do not know what you think you need, okay? And I would say, yes, grounded, always stay grounded. Try to focus on your emotions in how you are feeling. If you feel you are not grounded, you should make yourself grounded. One tip I can give you to stay grounded is, when you feel these emotions, inside you, when you feel you are not grounded, imagine, sit in a place and imagine that roots are, from your bottom, the roots are going deep inside the earth, and you are connected to the earth more than ever. Feel that roots going deep inside into the earth, okay? And you can feel that instant grounded feeling. If you have trees near you, grass, nature, go sit in the nature, okay? Take deep breath, meditate, stay grounded, okay? Drink more water, stay hydrated. Your life is right now changing, things are changing, transforming, your life is transforming. It is time for you to stay grounded and allow it to change, and also focus on healing, okay? And the next card you have is Trust the Timing. You see, trust the timing. Your guides are asking you to trust the timing, okay? You think, yes, I'm this many years old, I'm 30, I should get married, or I'm 25, I should start earning money. No, trust their timing. Everybody will have their own timing. There is no timing which is wrong or right, okay? You have your own timing. And if you want things to happen by so and so time, or by this time you want things to change, do not fixate on that, okay? Universe knows when the time is right. Trust that, okay? If make sure that your soul will be calling for something, you have to focus on what your soul is asking, and then put your heart and mind in that direction. If your soul is asking you to pursue some hobby, creative hobby, do that. If your soul is asking you to do something, go out and spend some time in nature, do that. Whatever your soul is asking you, try to listen to your soul. Sometimes we listen to our heart, which is asking for something which might not be a good for us. But I see this relationship, there is a good future in the long term, but right now it's not as positive as you wanted. So you are asked to do all these things. That is when you will shift your frequency. We are on this earth on a purpose. By the time we die, we have to make sure that we shift our frequency to higher level, okay? That is the progress we make in each and every life, right? In this life, to shift your frequency, you have to put in the effort to do all this, okay? Universe will take care of it. Do not worry about the timing of the when things happen or how it will happen. It's not your problem to worry about. You should only focus on the things which are in your hand, okay? Do not worry about the timing. That is what I say here for you. So I hope this reading is helpful and it resonated with you. Let me know in the comment box below how you felt about the reading, and thank you, and bye bye. See you in the next reading. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to our reading. In today's reading, we'll be discussing about this person who you have in your mind and what their feelings and thoughts about you and what your future together. And before that, let me tell you, this is a general reading and you might not resonate 100%. So take it whatever resonates with you. Okay? So let's start. Here I see very first thing as this person who you have in mind, they feel that you are a successful individual. They consider you as a successful person, and they see you as someone who has very command over their mind, who is very clear about what they do, and who have their mind in their control, and who is amazing. You are, they consider you as a person who is successful and who is clear and who has a vision and who controls their mind rather than their mind controlling them. Okay. And even the way they their actions or their behavior towards you is also very nice. I see from here they treat you the way you deserve to be treated. They treat you with respect, and they treat you with lots of emotional support. They give you the emotional support required. They see you as an emotionally mature person, and they behave that way. They behave the way a person who is emotionally mature will behave. That is how they treat you. But present right now, there might be some small misunderstandings or friction in your relationship. It is a very tentative one, but this is what they actually feel about you, a successful, clear-minded person. And I see that there is a good balance in the person, whoever you are have in mind. He or she has good balance in their own lives. They are grounded, so they are at peace. So that is how, and this is also affecting the relationship, because when they are grounded and balanced within themselves, they can treat others well, right? And whatever, if there is any friction happening in the relationship, it is only temporary, because they do have good opinion about you. And in the near future, maybe 2 to 3 4 months, I see that then there is some sort of new beginning in your relationship. Your relationship might be going into another level. The new love will start, or the new, there is some sort of new beginning in your relationship between you both. Okay, things will change for good. Okay, there I see whoever you have selected is, this relationship is so good, and you don't need to have any doubt, if at all you have any doubt. Okay, so that is what I see all from the tarot cards. And let's see what you have in your oracle cards. And the first card I see here is, thank you universe for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of highest good. Here this card asks you to see beyond your fears. Whatever everybody will have limited beliefs. Even the most open-minded person will have their own limited beliefs, which they don't know. For you, I see some sort of fear or hesitation or doubt, which is your limited belief. So universe is asking you to see beyond that, to have a higher perception. Okay, so see things which could be for your highest good. Whatever the small frictions happening, this message might not be only for the relationship. These are the general guidance message which you need right now. Okay, in any area of your life, if you think these limited beliefs or these fears are stopping you, see beyond that. Okay, and the next message is, my vibes speak louder than my words. This says that whatever you say through your mouth outside, that is something, and then through your vibes you convey so much. It applicable to everyone. Okay, you might be talking all confidently, but you don't feel confidence. People will catch you. They'll know you through your vibes. Okay, so make sure that your vibes are aligned and your words are aligned with your vibes. Okay, so make sure that you only have positive vibes. Any low feeling you have, make sure you see that from higher perception, and try to analyze and see from highest good, and then come out of those low vibes if you have. Okay, because people will know that, and the vibes whatever we give, that is what we will get. Okay, true healing occurs when I give myself the permission to feel whatever feels. Okay, so this card says that whatever the negative emotion you are feeling, anger or frustration, that your needs are not met, or any sort of negative emotions you feel, do not ignore that. Feel it, analyze it, understand it. That is when you know what is triggering you to experience that negative emotion. If somebody says something and then you got this anger, don't ignore that. Analyze and see why you are getting anger. What is that thing which made you anger and why? That is when you will know what your triggers are. For example, I can give you a simple example. If someone is feeling insecure in the inside, and when someone makes some joke on you or in an area where you cannot do that or something, it will trigger you and it will make you anger, because you somewhere believe that you are not capable enough to do that, and that is why when that person even said for a joke, it triggered you and you got anger. So what you need to address here in this situation is that feeling that you cannot do, that insecure feeling, that low self-esteem in that area, that you cannot do that. You understand what I'm trying to say? So in your life, if there is some kind of a negative belief you have on yourself, if there is any triggers you have, and when someone says something in that area to you, it will trigger you and you will start expressing those negative emotions and low vibe emotions, right? So know your triggers, heal from it, see beyond what your limited beliefs are. Okay, let's see what else you have. You have this children card. If you are a parent, if you have a children, or if you have a pet, or if you consider yourself as a parental kind of a person to someone, and if you are worried about your children or that particular person whom you are caring about, this card says that you don't need to worry, they are alright, they are safe. Okay, and the next thing I see here is letting go. Learn to let go. There is something in your life which you need to let go of. Either is your any person, negative person, or any situation, negative situation, or your own limited beliefs, your own. Everybody will have their own bad habits. Their own bad habits might not be in your physical life, but in your mind, negative thought patterns. Okay, so that could be anything. So go look into your mind, look into yourself and see what you need to let go of. Once you realize it, do the work. Do the work. That is when you heal and raise your vibes higher. And the last card you have is sensuality. Express your sensuality. I see here that you are a sensitive person. Sensitive, I mean you can feel things so easily than others. Okay, so you have that thing inside you that you can feel all the emotions, or even you can smell easily, you can even feel the touch easily. Even if it is a mild smell, you can catch that. Or even you are feeling, if someone hurts you and has a bad intention towards you, you can feel that vibe. You are this sensible person, and that could be the reason why your emotions will trigger. Okay, so they're asking you to express yourself. Your guides are asking you to express your sensuality and express who you are. Okay, if you feel something strongly on the inside about something, do express that. Okay, so it is different from person to person. Wear this as a crown. Okay, consider not everybody will have the sensuality what you have. Okay, understand that, realize your gifts. It is a gift being sensual. Okay, and wear that gift as a crown and express yourself through your sensualities. Okay, so this is what I see for you. I hope it is relatable to you, and let me know in the comment box below how you related to this reading. Thank you and see you in the next reading. Hello, group number 3. This is your reading. In today's sticker card, we will be talking about the intentions of the person who you have in your mind right now. And these are the tarot cards in front of you, and let's see what you have. The very first thing I see here is the person whom you have in your mind might not be acknowledging you enough. Okay, they might not be giving enough credit to you for what you do or for what you are. Okay, I see that the person is not treating the way you deserve to be treated or something. Okay, and that could be because that person is in some sort of confusion, and he or she also feels that you are putting a lot of efforts and you need enough rest as well. You might be someone who is putting a lot of effort in the relationship but not getting enough acknowledgement from the other side because the person is kind of confused. But I also see there is some sort of new beginning happening in your relationship. And why this person could be confused? Because some sort of balance is missing in their own life. And on the inside they don't have balance through their emotions, or in general in their life could be fully hectic, or their mind is full of thoughts in one direction and without any balance. Okay, or they might be experiencing some sort of not so good experience in life right now, which is causing this imbalance, or their past could be somewhere influencing them. That is why they don't have balance in their life on the inside, and that is why they are confused to make this decision. There is some decision they want to make, but they're not clear, and this could be the reason why they are not giving enough credit to you. They are not treating the way you deserve to be treated, but at the same time they feel that they need to take stop things for a moment and think back, and they need to rest, or they feel that this relationship needs some sort of rest for some time. Okay, for things to get balanced, okay, for things to get clear. But there is a new beginning coming in your relationship, which is a positive new beginning. Okay, and I also see in the near future there is balance coming in. You see this person, one leg in the water and one leg on the land, and they look like some sort of balancing. There is balance, good luck, good times, good things are going to happen in the near future. Okay, and there is new beginning coming in this relationship. This could be a scenario right now where there is no balance, but I see a good future for this relationship. Okay, and let's see what you have in your oracle cards. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. The universe is asking you to think right-minded, think through the energy of love. If you're thinking about a situation or a person, have that love towards yourself and the other person, and think right-minded. Do not think about the negative experiences or not so positive things happening around you right now. Think about, do not have any negative emotions influencing your mind. Okay, we do experience frustration, sadness, anger towards some person, and we think through that emotions. Your universe is asking you to think through love. Have love for the other person and caring for the other person and love for yourself as well. Okay, think through that emotion, and that is when you have that right-minded thinking. Okay, and I also see that obstacles or the detours in the right directions. If you see the direction is not good, or if you see there is some sort of problem you have in the relationship or in life in general, these obstacles are not the stopping points. They will redirect your whole life to the right direction. The universe wants you to believe that obstacles are meant to happen to redirect you into the right direction. Okay, you don't need to think that as a stopping point. Okay, And I also see that I am the dreamer of my dream. If you have any dream or any passion or anything in your mind right now to do, you are the one who can make it happen. You are the one who should dream it, put efforts, and make it happen. That could be the relationship. If you want to have a relationship with a lot of balance, a lot of love, you should give love. You should think through love. Okay, that is when you get it. Okay, so you should be the dreamer of your dream. Just because there is this another person as well in the relationship, yes, we do expect things from people, but you have to be the first person to start doing it. You do it and you will get it. Okay, this relationship, I see a good future, I see a balance, I see luck, everything coming, and you need to think through the love. Okay, and the next card you have is forge, do not follow. Pave a new path, be a leader you wish you had. This could be a very serious message to you. One thing is, in this relationship, be that person who's, if there is no path laid in front of you which is full of love in this relationship, if you feel that way, you should be the person who should pave the path. You should give love, you should show the other person how a relationship should be. You should teach them, you should pave the path for them to walk in that, and that is how your relationship grow. And apart from that, I also see that in your life, if there is any dream you have, for some of you, if there is any dream or something you have in your life and something is stopping it, do not think that as an obstacle and think as a dreamer, and then you have to pave the path. You might be wanting to do something which not many around you did that. You might be wanting to start something new in your life, where there is no path for in front of you. You should be the person to pave the path. You might be first generation entrepreneur in your family, or you are someone who is doing something different than others. Okay, so this could be related to that. And I remember soul plan, the fatal life versus the destiny life. Exactly, this is what it is talking about. Okay, you are born, whatever the situation you are right now, it's your fatal life. You are born into that. But to live in the same place or to have your own path is something you need to choose. To reach your destiny, you need to make decisions with lot of courage. Okay, your soul will have a plan. If you are called to do something, okay, do it. Okay, do it irrespective of the obstacles you have. Okay, pave the path with a lot of passion, love. Okay, and you have to remember that only you can lead yourself, okay, to your destiny. There is nobody who can take you there. You should be the person who make the courageous decision and who will take you to reach your destiny. Okay, so you are asked to do that. You might be thinking about some idea, some new startup or some personal project you have, wherein people around you might not acknowledge the potential in it. Okay, and the people around you, might not know that value, but you do know that you are called to do that. If your soul is asking for you to do that, you need to make courageous decisions and take yourself into that path. This path might be something not many people would have traveled. This might be new. There are unknowns in that path, but you are asked to take that courageous step and achieve your destiny. Okay, and you have this weight card. This could be talking about there are certain things for you to do this, to achieve your dream. There are certain things need to be changed, or there are something that need to align, okay, to your purpose. Okay, you are asked to wait, and this might not be the right time. That is what this says. This might not be a very long wait, but there are few minor changes that need to be made on the background. Okay, your guides are doing it. So this could be to the relationship, might not be to the project they are talking about. This could be that this relationship, to find that balance, and for the good things to come in this relationship, this might not be the time. So things need to change a little for that to happen. So meanwhile, you focus on your dream. Okay, you focus on your plan, your passion, your creative project, whatever you have in your mind. Okay, this relationship can wait for some more time to form into a good shape. Okay, so this is what I see for you guys. I hope you like it. I hope it resonated with you. So let me know in the comment box below how you know felt about this reading, and see you in the next pick a card reading. Bye bye. Hello group number 4, welcome to our reading. In today's reading we will be talking about the person, whoever you have in your mind, their intentions, their thoughts, and your near future, the near future of your relationship. Okay, so before that I would like to say that it is a general reading and you might not resonate 100%, so take it what resonates with you. Okay, so let's start. Here I see that the person who you have in mind, they see you as someone who is not emotionally mature, who is not emotionally strong. Yes, I'll be honest about the cards. Whatever the card says, I'll be telling to you. So take it what resonates with you. Okay. So this person believes that you're not emotionally mature, you're not emotionally strong, or you could be someone. I mean, they kind of see you as someone who manipulates others emotionally. If they saw you crying, always if they saw you in certain moody, mind space, that is what they could be probably thinking. Okay, so this is what they think about you, but then somewhere they feel that this relationship is kind of a soulmate kind of a relationship. They see this relationship is so good. I mean, they see this relationship as something important to them in their life, but this is what they have, the opinion they have right now. Okay, and I also see that they see you as someone who is strong, but who fights their way. Okay, they see you as someone who makes sure that they fight and get what they want, and that is why they could be feeling that you are emotionally manipulated. So this is what I see. They see you as someone strong in getting things done the way they wanted, and on the other side they see you as someone who is emotionally not in a good place, not emotionally you are not strong, and to win a situation they see you as someone who fight through expressing, through manipulating someone emotionally and getting the things done. This is what the card says. So this is what they think of you, but they have this feeling that this relationship is important, but they are not putting in any efforts to make this relationship happen, because they themselves they are not happy in the relationship. I would say they are in some sort of pain in this relationship. They feel they are dominated by you in this relationship. If it is a relationship which is already there, this is what I see. They are not happy, they are in pain, they feel you are dominating them with your power and with your in not being able to handle your emotions, and that's what I see. And I also see that there is someone external manipulating them. There is someone who is jealous, who doesn't have good intentions, who is emotionally manipulative, and who are manipulating them to believe you are the one who is manipulating. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? There is someone who is influencing their way of seeing you, and they are influencing them to think that you are this person, whatever I said before. Okay, and because of this influence on the external side, I see that there is passion missing. There is kind of a breakup, or some of you, for some of you there could be a breakup. For some of you, I don't see balance in the near future. Okay, this is what this relationship about. So let me know how it resonated with you. Okay, let's see what you have in the oracle cards. The first card you have is I honor how I want to feel. Yes, if you want to be loved, respect that. If you want to be respected, honor that feeling. Okay, so you need to honor the feeling how you want to feel. Okay, so that is what I see here, and my energy creates my reality. How I focus on is what I focus on is what I will manifest. Okay, if you focus on only negative things in your life, that is what you will manifest. If you focus on things you have already in your life, that will improve. So whatever your energy is focusing on, okay, that is what you manifest in your life. This is what the message you have from the universe. And the other message you have is, when I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Yes, when you are happy on the inside, when you are connected to your joyful side on the inside, you attract support. When you are happy on the inside, that is when you see things clearly, that is when you are able to accept the support from the universe. But when you are sad, when you are in the low vibe, you obviously cannot attract the support. Even if the universe want to give you, you will not be able to receive them. And one more thing I would like to say for you guys is, whatever the relationship it is, if that person is not able to see who you really are, if that person is being manipulated by somebody else, think about twice if you really need this person who is easily getting manipulated by someone else. Okay, and if you are already in a serious relationship with this person, you don't need to worry, because if you see these cards, focus your energy. Okay, what your energy will manifest your reality. Okay, so focus your energy on positive things which you want and which you have in life, not on the negative aspects which you don't want and which you in your life. So that is when you shift the reality. These cards will talk about your present energies. Okay, right now, whatever the present energies you have, this is what the cards talk about. You can shift your energies. When you shift your energies, the reality around you will shift. So this is not something permanent. Okay, this is just right now your current energy, so you don't need to worry about it. Okay, and yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Let's see what else you have in the oracle cards. You have doors are opening. You decide rewards. You see, there is luck coming. There is some new unexpected thing coming into your life. Even you changing the way you live your life is also comes under this. Okay, anything, it can be any area. If you are working on something, there is some unexpected good blessing coming your way. Okay, be open hearted, be open to receive the blessings which you're gonna get. Is fall into my arms, surrender. The universe is asking you to surrender. If you are at a low point in your life, life is nothing but highs and lows. Everything is there for us to teach something. If you're experiencing some sort of low right now in your life, realize that it is to teach you something, to evolve from it. You have to see the opportunities to evolve and grow using those low points in your life. They are there to teach you, they are there to help you evolve. Okay, that is the purpose why we came on this earth. That is the purpose why we spiritual beings took this human experience to experience. Okay, so that is what it is. Surrender and realize that you have something to learn from your difficulties and to evolve. And the last card you have is be courageous. You are asked to make some decision which is unique. Not many people will make it. You are in a situation where you need to make a decision. Not many people around you will make it, and I see that you are not expressing yourself fully. You are not being seen by others. You are somehow hiding a part of yourself where others cannot see that. You are asked to be open. You are asked to express yourself. You are asked to be courageous, to express yourself, no matter what you are inside, whatever it is. Be courageous, express what you truly feel, and take actions accordingly. It is the time to be courageous, in your life. Have that courage to make that decision. Okay. So guys, this is your reading. I hope it helped you. Let me know in the comment box below how it resonated with you, and see you in the next pick a card reading. Thank you and bye bye. Hello group number 5, welcome to our pick a card reading. Today we're gonna talk about the person who you have in your mind, their opinion, their intentions, their relationship. Okay, so let's see what you have. So this is a general reading, and you might not resonate 100%, so whatever resonates with you, take it. Okay, so let's start. Here I see the person whoever you have in mind. I see that that person might be telling you that they need some time alone with themselves, and they need to they want to spend some time alone with themselves, just to make things clear, just to learn about what's happening in their life. etc. Okay, so they might be asking you to leave them alone for some time, or they are no, just taking back themselves from the relationship, and they are right now spending time with themselves. Okay, and that is why I see that there is this delay in the progress. There is this you know feeling that things are stuck or things are not progressing. Okay, and they are also overwhelmed with a lot of things on their in their plate. Okay, there are too many things they have in their mind which could be something, and also there are too many ways to solve this problem. Okay, whatever the relationship you are asking about, I see that you both have many conflicts already, wherein both are trying to tell their point, but nobody is listening other person's point. Okay, like you are trying to tell your own point and prove it right, but you're not listening to the other person. The same is happening on the opposite side. Okay, so I see here that pausing for a moment those arguments, pausing all those fights, and listening to other person's trying to think about other person's perspective will help you both to gain peace in this relationship, to improve this relationship. Okay, listening to each other's opinions and understanding the other person's perception, other person's feelings, other person's opinion and all. Okay, and that is when you solve it. Okay, there are many ways they want to solve it, but they are kind of not in a good place. Could be because they have their own pain inside, be due to the external factors, their work, or their some other relationship, some other people, or their own past. They are in some sort of pain, which is not giving enough space for them to think about your perception or your point of view. That is why you both are having the conflict. But I say this situation right now will get cleared off when you both try to see things in a different perspective. Wherever your relationship is stuck right now without much progress happening, it will gonna progress in a positive direction when you both learn to see the different perception of each other. Okay, so overall I see that this person feels about you, what this person feels about you is less important than this conflict happening. So right now there is this conflict, there is this pain this person is having, so that is what is standing out strongly. And his opinion, his or her opinion about yourself is something very very not so strong. Like I would say that they are hesitating to have this new beginning with you guys because of the conflict. That is what I would say. And because of the pain they have, and they see that they will have many options in their life to take, right? Not just you. If it is a relationship, love relationship you're asking about, they do have many options in front of them to choose. So you are one of them, I see, but there is a hesitation to start this new beginning with you because of the conflict. So that is what I see overall in this relationship. And let's see what guidance messages you have from the universe, from these oracle cards. I'll be pulling cards. Okay, you have, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So what you want in life, you don't need to be apologetic about it. Okay, you don't need to apologize. Oh, I want this job, I want to earn so much of money, or I want to this kind of relationship where I'll be experiencing so much of love, etc., etc. Whatever you want in your life, you don't need to be apologetic about it. Okay, trust that if you focus on that particular thing, what you want, it will grow and it will be your reality. Okay, so you don't need to be apologetic about anything you want in your life. And the next thing you have here is, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all, right? In your relationship or in anywhere in your life, instead of praying for one particular outcome, if you start something new and you want some output from it, do not focus on the output. Okay, focus and pray for the highest good for all. That will be much better than the particular output you need. You might not realize at that point, because the universe knows which is highest good for you, right? So don't pray for a particular outcome. And the other message you have is, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So it's time for you to have faith in things. Sometimes it is difficult when we are experiencing some low in our life. It is difficult to have faith in the universe, but that is what you ask to have right now, because the more faith you have in the universe, the more happy you will be, and that is when you manifest what you need. Okay, so it will be easy to manifest things when you are happy on the inside rather than hopeless. Okay, have faith in the universe. And let's see what else you have. You have the star family, your soul family, your soul team. Okay, they are there to support you. They want to support you, and they want you to call them for support whenever you need it. Anytime in your life when you feel you need support, you need help, call them for help and they'll be there to support you. They want you to call them for support. That is when they can give you support. When you are open to receive support, that is when they can give you. Otherwise, even if they try, if you are closed in the inside, you cannot receive the support they are giving, right? Call them whenever you need support. They are waiting for your call. And the next thing you have is star keeper. Okay, see the light by staying grounded. You're asked to be grounded. I see that your life might be going through some sort of changes right now. When we are having changes in the life, rather than usual flow, when there are changes happening, we tend to be anxious, we tend to be worried, fear, sadness, whatever the emotions we get we get carried away by that emotions. You are asked to stay grounded. Whatever the changes going to happen in your life, it will be for your good. Stay grounded and experience that change. You are asked to stay grounded. Spend time in nature. Make sure that your energies are grounded. Whenever you see yourself that whenever you are not grounded, okay, spend time in the nature. Sit in the grass. Calm down and stay grounded. You can buy crystals which support you to stay grounded, that could help you sometimes. Okay, and the last message you have is empathetic star seed. I see from this card that throughout the day you might be spending your energy in different areas, through physical activities, through thoughts, through conversation with people, etc., etc. So I see majority of your or most of your energy is going somewhere which is not needed. You might be thinking about something which is not important in your life, but which is worrying you, so you started thinking about it again and again, which is not so obviously positive, which is draining your energy. Or you might be spending time with negative people or in a negative situation. So your guides are asking you to have a check where your energy is going in a day. Do not spend your energy in an area which doesn't serve you. You are good. Okay, so try to spend energies on the important things which you need the most in your life. Any person, any relationship, any situation, if it is negative, if it is toxic, do not spend your energy even thinking about it. Thinking about something will also drain your energy so much than you imagine. Okay, so do not have negative thought patterns. Do not spend time with people who are toxic. Have a check where your energy is going in your day. Okay, these are the messages I see for you. Hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comment box below how you felt about the reading, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next Figure card reading. Bye bye.